Hi everybody, it's Tina from Tina's Crafty Life. How are you? I hope you're good. I am participating in the Summer Craft Hop Giveaway 2019. Now for you to be entered into my giveaway, you have to leave a comment on every one of my videos for the next Saturdays of June. And at the end of the month, or the last Saturday, I'd say about a week after that last video, I will do the giveaway. I made tag pockets. I'm calling them tag/note pockets. So I'm going to show you how I did these. It's really simple. As you can see, I made a lot of them. What I first do is I get some pages out of a book, tear them out, and I glue 2 pages together just to give it some extra strength. And I kind of get it flat. And you can use a bone folder also. And then once I get that done, I get my trimmer. I'm going to move my camera just the back of here. There we go. Because my trimmer won't fit. Okay. And I go 1 inch off the sides. And this side is usually hard because it's tore. So I kind of just go estimate it in my own. I try to keep as much writing. So usually what I do is I just go to the end of the writing and cut. I need a new blade. And that is my pocket. Now the next step I do is I get some Distress Oxide and I just kind of go off to the side here. Probably used a little too much, but that's alright. Give it a spritz. I run my finger around and I lay it down. I pick up, lay down, pat, pick up. Pat, pick up, I turn it over. Oh, I want some more there. And then I'll go like this, and I wipe just to get a little bit. And I'll add maybe some brown on this one. Come on. There we go. Might need a little bit more brown. Let's get my other block here. Oh, there we go. That was much better. I use my vintage photo, Distress Oxide, more than any one I own. I just mix it around with my finger. That's why my hands look always dirty. Because I get in with my fingertip. And I do the same thing. Pat. Look. And just move it randomly. Pick up as much as you can on both sides. Swipe. You know, wash it off like a washcloth. So then that's my pocket. And all I do is I determine what way I want, which side. Let's go this way. I really like this, so that's going to be my front. And I just look at it and say, oh, let's go this far up. Now, I do this, you can do this part 2 different ways, guys. Alright. I will, first off, before I glue, if I'm going to stitch, I stitch this part right here first. And then I come back to the table. And then I'll come back to my craft table. Like this one's a little bit bigger. I made this one a little bit smaller. That's alright. No big deal. But So say I went over and I stitched this. I stitched the top of this first. Then I come back and add the glue. I add a little bit of glue to the pocket. I'll let that dry a little bit. And then I'll go back to my sewing machine and I'll stitch all the way around the edge. But for this one, we are going to use, get my pen here, I forgot to grab. I'm sure it works. You can go like this and just do a, see, my pen is not working. I'm just going to use this pen right here to show you. You can just do your own little stitch by using a pen if you wanted to. And get the same kind of, or you can do just a funky design. Whatever you want. Or you can do both. Or leave it plain. Totally up to you. So there's two ways, you know, make the pocket. Now, the next step that I would do is I printed these off. I got them on a free tag. So were given to me, or offer from, oh, where did I do with it? That's right here. Does it say? Oh, I cut it off. Dang it. Designs on Etsy. Let's see if I can tell you here real quick. I will tell you where I found those tags. They were really cool. And they had a free PF, whatever they call it, PFD or whatever.
Lightning has been detected near your location.
Yeah, I have a thunderstorm going through. And let's see. Victoria Designs on Etsy. So if you want to check them out, that's who I got this from. What I'm going to do to the tag before I make this first tag is I'm going to de-stress. And I de-stress even here, just in case my folds are funky. I go on the edge. I like that look. And I go on the tag as well. I just dress it. And you could just or use your to make the edges here. I just fold, but you could use your this thing I never remember the name of. Sorry, there we go. And I just fold it, or I just put the tag on like this, because this is a tag pocket. And I just fold it around, get it kind of centered where I think it looks good. Fold them up. I thought, yep, that looks good. To me, it looks good. Come back and glue. Trying to get it even as possible, though. Would be a good bet. There we go. Glue this one down first. On the bottom. There we go. This side. You know what? I got ahead of myself, but that's okay. This is just one step of my... There we go. So I made the pocket tag. Now back to the pocket itself. I took some scraps of paper I had, and I added them to the pocket as well. So in this one, I'm just going to tear. And what I do is I estimate, and I kind of bend my paper like so. And I get that piece on. If you want, like so. Then I come in with my scissors, and I'll snip, and then I'll make sure that edge is down, and then I add glue for this piece, and I'll line it up. Make sure I don't glue my pocket closed, like that. And then I got that looking like that. Then I'll come maybe and grab this one. Let's see. And if you want, you can emboss the side. See, I wish I would have did that, so I'll come in here, emboss a little bit. And you could go over if you want with whatever you want with the oxide on the edges too, like this. Let's see. Add a little bit on this edge. That, go. And let's see, where do we want to put this? Kind of like right there. I'll do the same thing here. Fold it back a little bit. And then I could rip this. Add it right there. And then I'll put this one right here. So then we have the other dimension going on. Okay. To the next step then, and you know, like you saw, I forgot to add the papers. It's no big deal. You put the tag on. And I'm going to put this one right there. And also, y'all, if you watched Wednesday night's live with Kathy and I, we made these trading coins. I've been using them. And I'm going to put her like this. And let's see. I'm going to add another little dimension. I'm going to add a tag. So I'll pull this away. I'm going to add the tag right here. Or the ticket, not tag. The ticket. Put this back on. Just remember, you don't want to cover that all because I'm adding something else in there. So that looks good right there. So then what I do is to make sure I don't go over is I just line it up like this. And I'll go like that. The glue. And add the glue. And then I'll line her up like this. And I go usually right to the edge with the tag. And I'm going to put this over here. And there. Looks good. And I'm also adding some more tags, which are these that I recently got off Etsy. They look like this. And I made that one. There's 4 different ones. They're so cool. And I also got the die that went with them. So I cut a bunch out the other day and stamped them out. Because I'm gonna need 3. So I grab one, make sure it fits in the pocket. Fits good. Good. To the next step now. All right. Basically, the pocket's done. Except, what I also add on is a little gesso. I think my bottle's pretty empty. Just kind of, I just add it where I want to, bring it out. I always try to dull the tickets because I think they're just too bright. So I'll just smear. That looks good to me. I do think my edges need a little bit more distressing though. So I'll come in and I'll just add a little bit more to it. Maybe I'll come in and add some more here and there. Okay, there we go. So this portion is almost complete. And then I move on to this. Now, the tags. What I did with the tags is I just grabbed one of my paint pens. You can grab, you know, a colored pencil, a marker, whatever you choose. I'm going to bring you guys in just a little bit. There we go. And I get my pen going here. Why is it when you're on camera? It never fails, guys, huh? Shake it up a little bit here. There we go. I just kind of go around, add some color here. I'm not, like I said, I'm not very neat. Just kind of add in some, where I see some marks that look kind of cool. And then I will go around the tire. Maybe follow that up to the seat, maybe trace the one. Maybe the N and an O. There. That's the first one. And then we have the key, and you got these swirls. I just kind of go like this around the tag. And the next one, there's dark spots is on a flower. Just add a hint of color there and here. On the edges here, maybe do the corners like that. Add some here, maybe around here. You know, I'm just touching little bits here and there. I'm not going full coloring. Usually where I color, where I add a little bit of hint of color is where it's already dark on the image itself. Maybe added the line there. we'll add a little bit here. And voila, just real quick. Then just I'm gonna distress the edges, and then I just go real quick in the center of the tag. And you can make the tags, you know, whatever you choose. I made mine out of an office folder. That's how I make my tags. If you're wondering what is she talking about, office folder, I will show you here in a second. As you can see, I'm just doing real quick. Sorry, I was off camera. I just realized it. So they get that vintage look. Okay, what I mean about office folder is, or file folder, I guess you would call them. Mine are very long. I got these at an estate sale. They're these things. That's what I make my tags out of. Alright, now, got the tags done. So we'll put them off to the side over here. Now, inside this is also a notebook. Same thing, like I did the pocket. I double did the paper, 2 sheets of paper. I glued them together. And with this one, I kind of measure by looking at what's going to fit in my pocket. So I cut to fit in here. So whatever you choose. And I just got some yellow paper I cut. And you can stitch this in however you choose. You can stitch it. I'm stapling it. I bought an extra long reach stapler and it was like made life so much easier, guys. So much easier. Got it off Amazon for like 14 bucks. It's a good investment. So what I do is I just kind of line it up my best way. Eye it. Nothing pretty about it. Stick it in. And I look in and see, eye the center and go one staple and then go to the side. And another staple. And there's my little notebook. Now, I'm going to distress the notebook as well. And I just go around the edge like this. Go the back. Pretty much everything for the pocket is the same for the book. Come in just real quick. Add some color, more vintage looking in my opinion. The other side. There we go. Now time to decorate this one. Okay. I got 3 tags. What tag do I want? Let's see. That's cute. I think this one looks good. Going this way. Alright. Have the tag. Have some string. I just used some jute. And I'm using 2 colors. And I'm going to snip just a little chunk off. And I usually try to get it in a hole. And then bring it through. And Make sure I got both ends. So there we go. One blue, two blue. Yep. And tighten it best possible without tearing it, which I've done. And if you tear it, just take a little scotch piece of tape and just tape it. That's what I do. Then I got that taped up. Then I'm going to go in the book and I'm just going to add some glue partially up. I'm going to put it in there like that. Flatten it down. Again, you can use your bone folder or your finger, whatever you choose. I'm going to get my gesso. Usually I pour the gesso out with my container and I just dip over here and come in, smear it here and there just to give it some that look. Got that done. Now to the cover. Oh, forgot. I forgot one thing. I stick 2 cute little tickets in there. Alright, now I'm going to pick another tag. Let's go with this one. Bicycle. I'm going to cut some more jute. Stick it through the hole. Bring it through. Make sure I got all the colors through. And this one I don't, so I gotta grab it. There it is. I don't pull too tight. I just make sure it looks good at the top. That looks good. Pull it through. And then put it there. Then I'm going to grab 2 tickets, one orange and one blue. And I'm going to determine how I want them to look on the cover. I think that looks good. Like that. And I'll grab my glue. Put this one down there. I'll put this back up because it moved. That looks good right here. Put that one down there. I'm going to double check before I lay down. Yeah, right there looks good. Yep. Alright. Now the tag. So lay it down. Flatten it straight as possible. Get some of my gesso. Even that looks kind of cool. I'm just going to smear. That looks good. The notebook's done. Then you got a little pocket inside, a journal. All right, now back to this. Take a a puncher, and I punch a hole here. And I just take the burlap looking jute I call it a snip. I bring it through this hole. I'll bring it up. This one I tag, I need to add some gesso. Smear here, smear there. Smear everywhere. Grab both colors of the jute. Whatever length you want. Put it through the hole. Make sure both come through. Ends. Pull through. Looks good to me. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of glue in here. Just keep it from not coming undone. It all depends. I don't think I have to. Put that tag there. Grab the little notebook. And put it in the pocket. And what you can do is put it into a journal or use it however you choose. And that is my tag pocket. Tag notebook pockets. And as you can see, I even added, like, if I want to, like up here, which I think I will because it needs something. I'm going to add me a ticket in orange. I'm going to add me one ticket. I'm always building on them. I always spot something. I'm like, it could be. Like even on ones I got done here. I'll go back. I'm going to add this ticket right here. And I'm going to cut this off. And I'm going to take this extra piece I have. And I'm going to put that puppy right here. So I'm always adding, looking, seeing, oh yeah, that could look good there. And then I'm going to grab my new gesso. I'll put it on my fingertip though. And I'm just going to dab on my fingertip. Forgot about that one. Oops. Look at it, see? I always get really dirty. I shouldn't say dirty. I just get into it I'm working on. So then, put that back in there. And put there. And that one. Wherever you choose, like if I wanted to, I could add a ticket, you know, like on the back here, I got tickets and some paper. They're all different, but the same, kind of. And then you got buttons on this one. Like I said, these are all the trading coins that Kathy and I did the other night on our live. I was like, what can I do with them? Well, guess what? Wham! It just shows you can take something and add it onto a project. Here. And then you got a little journaling tag. So them are my notebook tag pockets. There we go. Notebook tag pockets. And like I said, you're going to add them to your little journal. So I want to thank you guys. And don't forget to go visit the other 5 ladies that are doing this collab. I will have their channels linked in the description box below. I hope this was helpful. I hope if you make some, let me know. And like I said, if you want to be in on my giveaway, you have to leave a comment on here for the next on this video and the next 3 videos that I will have for the Summer Craft Hot giveaway. And I know that Handcrafted by Carrie is having a grand prize at the end of her 4 weeks. So, and I don't know what her rules are yet, but make sure you go check out those ladies, the rest of the ladies, as well as Carrie. So, as always, guys, be happy, be kind, be safe, be crafty, and bye for now. And thanks for watching.